Hey everyone, so today I decided to why not I appear for a full size mock test, just like it will happen in my PMP exam. Uh, Generally I try a lot of time, but every time I'm not able to complete more than 10 to 20 questions. But today let's see how many questions I can practice. So let's start. Okay, resume test. Okay, so now this has almost all the questions. Let me start. I'm still ready. I'm sticking to my plan. Next question. Let me make it full size. Let me start one by one so that you can also. A team member with a sufficient experience and the knowledge informs that the project manager about a conflict with another team member and ask for the advice and help. Okay. The project manager, the project manager and team member discuss the situation. Project manager leave the discussion to the team member. Okay, no. The project manager and the team member discuss the challenges. The project manager choose the solution. A project manager and the team member discuss the situation and direct. No, so not going to direct. The project manager discuss the issue with the team member and decide on the solution together. The project manager discusses the issue with the team member and they decide on the solution together. This okay. I think this one would be the right. Let me see. During the multidisciplinary project, a project manager learns that there are many conflicts about the design among the team member and from different disciplines. What should the project manager do to ensure the smooth delivery of the project? Ensure the project sponsor aware of that. No need to sponsor. Identify the risk checks available. The budget reserve. Facilitate the discussion between the chief reserve. Escalate. Facilitate. Okay. The project team member is suddenly approaches to the project manager and asks to resign. A project team member suddenly approaches to the project manager and asks to resign. The team member is upset because of the poor treatment, consistent complaint from a technical leader. The team member explained that they were no longer willing to tolerate this treatment from the technical leader. The project manager has never been had been had the quality issue with the team member. How should the project manager handle this situation? Discuss the situation with the team member determined by the leader. Talk to the technical leader and determine how the team member performed poorly. Speak with the team member and technical leader. Analyze the conflict situation. Allow the team member to resign. Okay, no. A client has contacted a company to manage a large project in an agile environment with many subcontractors. The client gave a direct order to the subcontractor rather than the contractor project manager. It is creating conflict between the team. What should the project manager do to prevent the situation from occurring again? Invite the client in the planning meeting. Tell the avoid the conflict with the client. Keep the team informed of the client expectation. Ask the client not to give orders. Okay. A project manager analyzes with the relevant stakeholder to validate the project alignment with the organizational strategy and expected the business value. Some key stakeholder miss the analysis session, so their input was not factored in. What is the main impact of this absence on the projects? The conflict. A project manager analyzes with the stakeholder to validate the project alignment with the organizational strategy and expected the business value. Some key user miss the analysis. Uh, A project manager analyzes the stakeholder to validate the project alignment with the organizational strategy and expected business value. Some key stakeholder misses. A key project team member is publicly assert that another team member has been speaking negatively about them. The team member threatened to quit the job if the project manager does not take immediate action to address the conflict. it of a technical project, the project manager discovered some issues with the final product and subsequently learned that during the sales process of marketing team did not include important product features in contrast to minimize the cost for the client. Escalate the issue to the sponsors to dedicate to solve the problem for the a project manager is working on a deployment project to replace some equipment that will soon become obsolete. A review of a schedule and the cost has revealed 5 month delay is likely. One project manager returned to during the execution of the work repair, the root cause of the damage was to be failure occurred during the work construction phase. The same contractor who performed construction work performing the repair because of this the same want to negotiate to buy much project. For a new sales report integration project, the lead sales manager in the team submit a project with a support and the report does not meet the expectation highlighted by the group. Hey guys, so I have completed the 60 questions first time, and hope so that this is the one of the remarkable achievement that I did today. And so this is the first time, so I'll try to make sure that start completing more and more 60-minute questions test so that I will make this habit. Thank you. Let's see my score and where I stand now. Okay, the answer is 60% correct. Then let's so the people domain question is 61% correct and the 31% incorrect and 8% I have skipped. Let's review the questions. Correct, 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 correct. Is there any way by which I can select only the incorrect one? Yeah, 21 incorrect question. Okay. During the software development project, the team realizes that several features are failed to comply with the quality requirement. After receiving the instruction to fix it, one team member becomes frustrated, claiming that unclear causing the problem, and team member argue and neglecting the testing. Okay. I have selected perform quality review at the each stage of the development, and but the answer is that support the project team to retrospect to identify the root cause of the quality issue. Yeah, I skipped that answer. The that is the one of the main problem. The answer would be the root cause of the quality issue. Great. So this is my neglect. The project team initially, the project team is initially responsible for conflict resolution, but the project manager can facilitate it when required. Great. Okay. In an ongoing project, performance continuously evaluated to determine the benefit. Which two actions should the project manager do at the beginning of the project? Ensure approval and performance. Agree with the requirement measurement tracking. Okay. All the parties having a stake in the project must agree and sign off on the metrics, metrics to measure the project performance. The correct answer reinforce this by ensuring approval of the performance parameter with the stakeholder and agreeing on the requirement for the measurement tracking. Okay. Ensure the approval of the performance parameter. Agree with the measurement tracking. A newly launched product prototype is receiving some customer complaint. To reduce the negative feedback, the team comes up with the action plan. At the end of the quarter, however, the project manager finds no significant reduction in complaints. Revisit. Okay, so I said that report to this executive. No, revisit and reevaluate the project key performance indicator. In an agile project, the project manager should revisit and reevaluate the KPI. So let me go and see how they are saying that this is an agile project. Okay, how we is this agile or traditional? This situation fits traditional rather than agile. So this is a traditional approach. In agile, feedback loops are short. In the action plan are shorter. But yeah, this is the problem. Now it says that in the agile project, but but often answer. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's go. The dedicated team member disappointed in the performance increment with the team within the team and raises the concern with the project manager. Escalate the HR. No, verify the key performance indicators. The project manager should verify the key KPIs to gauge the performance increment within the team and address the team member. Okay. A functional manager involved in the project complain about the latest quality metrics report associated with all previous interactions. Review the RACI. Okay. The project manager should first consult the RACI metrics to identify who is responsible for quality metrics. Responsibility, including the quality management activities, are identified within the RACI metrics. Okay. Due to the economic implementation, schedule a one-on-one session with the team member ratio there. value to the company, set up the mandatory potential impact on the project. The scheduling one-on-one meeting with the team member will boost their confidence and enhance their team morale. Okay. During the stand-up, team member software development discovered that one of the developer was struggling to complete work during the lack of experience. Already has a team has a automation and experience aware of the problem, but is busy in presentation. Okay, ask the engineer to shift their work support the developer as soon as possible. Asking the engineers to shift their work and support the developer as soon as possible increases the chances of achieving the sprint goal. The other answer choices are incorrect as we are speaking about achieving the current sprint goal, waiting for an engineer to finish the presentation or giving the training to the team member, although appropriate, is it not very helpful. Removing the current activity from the sprint just because you cannot do it not only help the but might not only help but might have a higher negative impact. Okay. Mm, the member project realizes individual talented training experience non-critical. We have to give them a non-critical task. Okay. The project manager work in a matrix organization following the reorganization resources. Okay, review. Hmm. The daily stand-up meeting is no longer than 50 minutes when everyone answers questions about completing the work since the last stand-up, plan the work, and next stand-up identify the impediment risk implemented to the work. The stand-up are realizing the problem not solved. Project manager should issue the parking lot and schedule another meeting. The other choices are incorrect. The project manager should not ask the product owner to create a new story of the project could be cancelled. The current or the not nor the daily stand up is appropriate to address the issue, but the new meeting would appropriate stakeholder could be I know, great. Review the lesson learned and find the solution. Um, at the beginning of a at the beginning of the project, the project manager need to understand the expectation and goal of each project stakeholder. These people will send messages to the project sponsor, resulting a possibly incorrect perception about how the project is going. The another answer choices are incorrect. Reviewed and confirmed stakeholder analysis. While working on a long project, may change the team member inform team insight. Project charter. A project manager is working on an internal project and note that the vision goal of the other department leader are not clear. It can create confusion and ambiguity within the project team, making distinguish between the wish list. Email, ask them to attend a virtual meeting and discuss the email. Ask the team to attend a virtual meeting and discuss the email as a group and then discuss the email as a group. Ask the team to attend a virtual meeting and discuss. A transparency is important in team now that the team is aware of the situation. It can be used to discuss lesson learned. Hence, the project manager should ask the team to attend a virtual meeting to and discuss the email as a group. The other answer choices are incorrect. Awaiting response and the feedback does not correct the mistake and unintended public shaming. Creating a special follow-up apology email and then sending it to the entire team does not is the best choice as an apology is not going to provide an opportunity to learn from the mistake. Sending a special follow-up apology email intended recipient does not address an unintended public shaming within the group. From the other perspective of mistake, let me. go and check this question. Okay, what exactly the things? This is a professional ethics and communication type EMP style question. Acknowledge the mistake and take ownership. Add directly with the entire team professional. Apologize for the accidental distribution. Clarify the harsh feedback was intended as a private coaching, not a public criticism. Reframe the message into a constructive feedback for the team. Lesson learned and importance of attention to detail. Privately reconnect with the team member to rebuild trust and ensure the fields and a follow. So this is saying, okay, what? Oh my God! Now I'm facing a big dilemma here because let me paste this explanation. Okay. The summarizing the transparency build the trust and core the entire team lesson and public shaping. The correct answer is that why you why earlier you give gave wrong answer. Okay. Thank you guys. So I'm just finishing it. It's a long video, but thank you so much for watching.